So one might ask, what do you do when you miss the Milwaukee Bucks vs Toronto Raptors and the Sacramento Kings vs Toronto Raptors games? Well, you combine them into one video. What is up, guys? My name is Nicholas Garcelle. Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to combine both the Milwaukee Bucks video and the Sacramento Kings video today, as I got a little busy and I took a little bit of a break from the YouTube, the constant upload. But today we're going to continue that. I'll start with Milwaukee, then I'll head to the Sacramento Kings game just last night. The Bucks and the Raptors are pretty even throughout the game. So you got the Bucks and the Raptors 33-33 after the first quarter, 30-21. That 2-minute breakdown that the Raptors constantly have after every single game. 20-28 for the Toronto Raptors, as the Raptors winning the third quarter 28-20. And the fourth quarter went to Milwaukee Bucks with the final score of 115-108. One for the Raptors, but a couple guys did really well in the scoring department. Let's talk about a couple guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo and Chris Middleton both had 24 combined, both with a double-double. Giannis almost with a triple-double, 24, 18, and 9. Absolutely incredible from Giannis that game. Brook Lopez played really well too, 20 points in that game. And a couple other guys, Drew Holiday, Bobby Portis, all averaged around 8 to 7 points. Move on to the Toronto Raptors, and Norman Powell was the best player with 26 points, 5 rebounds. Fred VanVleet with a double-double, 10 points, 10 assists, 5 rebounds. A couple guys, Pascal Siakam, almost with a double-double, 11 points, 9 rebounds. 21 points for Kyle Lowry in that game. Chris Boucher threw up 10. Terrence Davis had 8. Stanley Johnson, 6. Watanabe with 5. Raptors didn't play bad. They choked the second quarter, and they choked the end of the fourth quarter, and that's an issue. But the Raptors know this is the best team in the league right now, and to be quite honest, they're not out of contention for the top spot. They played the Milwaukee Bucks really, really well. Now they have a devastating loss against the Sacramento Kings. We'll get into that in a second. But this is a team, the Milwaukee Bucks feared the Toronto Raptors in that game because they played really well. They played really good basketball. If the Toronto Raptors can find a decent center who could put up a good amount of points, and I'm looking at you, Andre Drummond in Cleveland, I think the Raptors would have a very fair shot at another great playoff season. But they got to make it there first. They need to trade for a center, the trade deadline. Absolutely. Aaron Baines, he didn't do too bad that game. He had 11 points and 6 rebounds in 23 minutes played. Not terrible. For 23 minutes, that's pretty decent, but it's not going to get us the points we need, or it's not the caliber that the Raptors are looking for. Moving on to Friday night basketball, the Raptors faced off against the Sacramento Kings. The Kings absolutely destroying the Raptors once again in the first quarter, 36-24, almost giving up 40 points again to the Kings in the first quarter. Winning the second quarter, 34-32, 36-33 for the Kings in the third, and the Raptors just almost making that comeback. 33-22 in the fourth quarter, but fell 2 points short. The Raptors lose 126-124, a really, really tough loss for the Toronto Raptors, especially for Pascal Siakam, who had the game of the year. 32 points, only 4 rebounds and 2 assists, but he was definitely the best scorer in this game. Fred VanVleet with 26 points that game, 17 for Lowry. Terrence Davis started. He had 12. He only played 19 minutes. Watanabe with 12. He actually played 24 minutes. Chris Boucher 4. Bembry only 7. Stanley Johnson 3. So not too great all the way around. Aaron Baines played okay. He had 6 points. He had 10 rebounds, so not bad from Aaron Baines. Again, 23 minutes played. So he's not playing terrible. He's just not playing good. Move on to the Sacramento Kings. Barnes with 26 points. Bryce Hield with 22 and 40 minutes. Fox with 24. Halliburton off the bench with 10 points and 11 assists for a double-double. Corey Joseph. My apologies. Corey Joseph, not Cujo from the Toronto Maple Leafs back in the day. Corey Joseph with 16 points. Whiteside with 16 and 9. Not too bad from Whiteside. That's not too bad at all. Sacramento just had a better first game. They had first quarter. They had a better first quarter. And that was just the end of it. The Raptors lost the quarters. They lost the first. They ended up winning the second. They lost the third. But really, the entire game was brought to that first quarter where they allowed 36 points and only scored 24. You can't do that. If the Raptors scored 35 in the fourth quarter, yes, they would have won. Maybe two extra in the third. You know, maybe they could have put up 2 more in the first and they would have tied it. We would have been in overtime, but who knows? You know, that was a tough game. It was a tough pill for the Raptors to swallow. Kyle Lowry got ejected in the fourth quarter, and he apologized and said it was completely his fault. But he doesn't agree with the referee. The referees were not that great, to be honest, against the Sacramento Kings. Not the greatest referees. But Kyle Lowry, fully responsible for what he did. Just uncalled for. You can't. And he costed the Raptors the loss there with the ejection. So the Raptors lost 2 games in a row. The first time they lost 2 games in a row in a couple weeks. It's been about 4 weeks since they lost 2 games in a row against the Portland Trailblazers and the Golden State Warriors. They go to face the Orlando Magic on Sunday. This is their chance. This is the Raptors' chance to prove that they are still in contention for the playoffs. They got to prove themselves. They got to do whatever they can to beat Orlando, because Orlando right now, as we speak, is 6-12 and we are 7-12. So we have a 1%. Well, we have a better record because we have 1 more win. But technically, oh sorry, that says 8-12. My apologies. So Orlando's beating the Raptors by 1 game, and it's safe to say the Raptors need to get it in gear. Fred VanVleet's the highest points per game with only 18 points per game average. That's bad. Yeah, just some of the averages here, not good at all. OG Anunoby, I agree, if he played, the Raptors would have done a lot better. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more of these videos, and turn on your post notifications to get notified when these videos do come out. One more thing. Please make sure to share this video with your friends and family, as I really do appreciate it, and it helps me out a lot. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, guys.